In this video, I want to share a very boots on the ground Midjourney tactic that I've been enjoying using to increase the output of ad creatives that we've been using around on Facebook ads. It's been part of the process that we've been using to scale up one of our accounts by 5 times in top line without absolutely crushing the contribution margin and having it take a hit. In fact, it's been growing, which is awesome. So one of the things I really value when it comes to ad creative production is optionality. I like having lots of choices to choose between and then killing off the options that aren't meeting the vision that we had in mind. And one of the things that I've come to really appreciate about Midjourney is that it allows you, when you use this tactic that I'm about to talk about, to have a ton of options to work with without having to wait very long or to spend hours, days, or months in high production studios to have to create. And so let's jump in and take a look at an example that I had in mind that we've been using to execute with our projects. So for the sake of example, let's say you're operating a brand like Obvi and you're selling a flavored collagen powder and it's birthday cupcake flavored. So I'm going to hop over to Discord where Midjourney lives, and I'm going to throw in a really simple prompt that could be used for the cupcake imagery. All right, so it's loaded, and let's take a look at how they look. So they look all right. Some of these are a little weird, like this one here. Definitely wouldn't want to use this one. This one's all right, but leg looks a little funky. So there's usually issues when it comes to what Midjourney pumps out. And I think previous me, when I first started using Midjourney, I would be like, okay, it spat this out. It's not exactly what I had in mind. It's not really meeting the standard or the vision that I had in mind. What can I do? Can I take what it gave me and throw it into Photoshop and spend a few hours with my designer on turning it into something that we could actually use? Or is there something else I can do? And that something else is the tactic that I've been really enjoying these days, which is getting virtually unlimited variations to work with um, without having to pay an arm and a leg for. So, what I mean by that is if you hop over to Midjourney's subscription plans, a really nuanced thing that I noticed was on the standard plan, which is only $30 a month. You get 15 hours worth of fast GPU time, but you've got unlimited relaxed GPU time, which is really interesting. And I ran into this because I actually used up all of our credits about 2 months ago. And I was like, okay, what am I going to do now? And so I took a look at the new plans and I noticed they had this relaxed tier on all of the plans that were beyond basic. And I started playing around with it. And so when you go into relaxed um, GPU time mode, what it allows you to do is to pump out a whole bunch of variations without having to use up your fast GPU time. So instead of just doing this process once of putting in the prompt once and then getting 4 options, what I'm going to do instead to find one that I'm actually happy with is I'm going to enter this prompt 10 times and then see what it spits out for me. And the reason why I'm choosing 10 is because that's how many jobs you can have in the queue at once. So to toggle on relax mode, what you just want to do is do /relax and then it switches to relax mode. If you want to go back to fast, which allows you to upscale to higher resolutions, all you got to do is do /fast. But if you're wanting to figure out your prompts to make sure that you've got the right prompts in here and that it's spitting out stuff that's meeting the expectations of your vision. I like playing around in relaxed mode for a while. And then once I feel like I've nailed the prompt and it's given me something that's in the direction of what I like, then I'll switch over to fast and then use fast so that I can upscale the images that the prompts that I know are good are spitting out. So if we pop back over to Discord here, I've punched in 10 times the prompt and let's see what it spits out. Midjourney's been trucking along with working on a bunch of the prompts that I threw in, and it's given me a ton of variation, which is awesome. I'd rather spend my time picking something that's closer to the vision that I had in mind or something that I like rather than trying to perfect and massage, something that doesn't look quite right like this and try to like Photoshop this thing over here to perfection when I could just get fresh stuff that is closer to being usable. So what's really cool is that instead of having just 4 options to choose from, in a matter of minutes of just waiting around for me to do its thing, I've got somewhere between 40 and 80 variations to look at that I can use as a base for making new ad creatives. And this is what we've been doing to be able to scale the ad creative output for one of the accounts that we've been working on to loading over 800 new ads in the past 30 days. And this has been a piece of us being able to do that. So that's it for today. Just want to share a quick little tactic, boots on the ground thing that we've been doing that I really appreciate. And I really hope that Midjourney doesn't throw a cap on the relaxed credits that we have access to. And yeah, see you in the next video.